I dare you to fix me. I'm crossing the line again, falling on my knees. No stranger to pain. It's never ending.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It has been a long while that I've gone to Bamenda. In fact, almost 3 years. Today I decided to go because my cousin is getting married and they're quite close to me and I wouldn't miss it for the world. So first I got my ticket at the park. I'm traveling using, I don't know if I'm supposed to call the agency's name. I don't think so. I got a bus ticket, 5,000 francs. From them I got into the bus. We waited a while at the park and then we took off at about 10 p.m. that night. And the road from Yaoundé right up to, I don't really know all those towns, but to a certain extent was quite good. It was very narrow but good. I mean the tire was good until we got to Buea. So right after Buea the road became horrible. It was an earthy road that it was just the gallops, the dust, everything was terrible, honestly. And it has been this way for a while. Like, I'm not even supposed to be surprised, but because I haven't traveled for so long, it shocked me a little. But this is the norm, honestly. Like, you shouldn't be surprised about the state of the road, but even more so the dust. Eeh. We went on and on for hours, honestly. So usually it takes about regularly it should take between 6 to 8 hours to travel to Bamenda, from Yaoundé to Bamenda. So 6 to 8 hours depending on how fast the car is. But with the state of the roads, you discover that you travel literally 80% of the road is smooth, clear, clean. And then you get to this 2 hours patch, which is supposed to be from Buea to Bamenda. And that part alone takes you a lot longer than the rest of the journey. So a part that would normally be 2 hours takes you close to 6 hours, and I'm not exaggerating. You have to slow down. Then there's some sort of traffic, as you can see, because every other car is slowing down to move, at a regular pace, and that's literally what we had to go through. As if the long journey and the bad roads wasn't bad enough, we had to go through several military checks. If you know what has been happening in Cameroon since 2016, and especially in Bamenda, you would understand why there are several military checks along this stretch of roads. So there's actually about 4 military checks, and you guys, like the people in the bus, literally have to come down from the bus and then go through the military checks where they check their ID cards and then go on the other side of the road. Then the empty bus has to meet them on that side of the road. Imagine walking in the night, in the dust, in the cold, just to go through a military check. It was not worth it, trust me. It made everything more difficult. It made everything so tiring. And it also wasted a lot of the time. Moreover, the drivers started using the bus as a taxi service or something like that. They kept dropping and picking off people and stopping where they weren't supposed to stop to pick up, maybe people who were traveling from Buea to Bamenda, people who were traveling from Melong to somewhere along the road. It was really exhausting and very unprofessional. Need I say that anytime that he stopped, there was a vendor who would come in and try to sell their articles. The frequent stops made it almost impossible to sleep, which is something that's supposed to be normal in night journeys. And because people couldn't sleep due to the frequent stops, they started discussing. The topics that came up were very different and diverse.
No, why the man go gonna run?
No responsibility, it's nice in the beginning.
Yeah, don't.
So when it's nice in the beginning, I'm not forcing it. Because agriculture sometimes, for one time.
After dealing with all the traveling, the stopping and picking of passengers, which was tiring enough, then the final passenger is picked. This particular passenger is special in the sense that he's the one who sells African panacea. I feel like if you travel to Bamenda, you will have to know this person. They come in and they start by praying, and then after praying, they move to selling locally made medications and quoting the fact that they probably learned how to make those locally made medications from India or some country. It's usually very fun to listen to the things that they say.
Now don't use panacea before. African panacea. I give 2 bottles. Advertising. It's an sister. Oh, when I bought it, may not short for you. Now 2 bottles panacea. That one for that sister. Now the makes sense. I bet with African panacea. Now no original panacea. Now the Italian motor.
No, I'm married for town. Where I will do out. No, I will dip in.
I said original panacea.
Married for town.
Okay. No buy panacea. No tester. Madam, no buy panacea. No tester, man. Look at fine. Panacea now they basically panacea motor. When you take panacea, I like that for you. Look at fine. You understand for this? We get 2 doctors. They went there for Bamenda General Hospital now. I mean for me. I went down and ask her. Girlfriend. Say my people go to Panacea. For your sister, wait, ask her.
Do you have a moment? And this very second, I know you feel the beat. Do you feel the rhythm all the way?
We are here today for excellence and understanding of the stars.
It's been 3 days since I've seen you, and I just can't forget, girl, gets worse. I spend all night trying to feel good, trying to forget about you. I can't forget about you. Oh, I can't explain just what you've done to me. It feels like the rain is pouring all over me. You make me feel free. I wanna believe in you, believe in you. Oh, I just gotta know, will you be there forever? And if I let you go, oh baby, I just gotta, oh, I just gotta know, will you be here forever? And if I let you go, oh baby, I just gotta know. My heart can only take so much before it falls down and hits the ground. I wanna love you, I'm not allowed, 'cause if I hurt you then we'll go down. Oh, I can't explain just what you've done to me. It feels like the rain is pouring all over me. You make me feel free. I wanna believe in you, believe in you. Oh, I just gotta know, will you be there forever? And if I let you go, oh baby, I just gotta know, oh, I just gotta know.
I dare you to fix me.